Banana bread, one of my favorite all-time recipes. When it comes to comfort food, I don't think there's anything better than a delicious, beautiful, and irresistible chocolate banana bread. I'm gonna show you this recipe that's super simple to make, and it's definitely a game changer. One of the key ingredients for this recipe is Mazola corn oil, an all-purpose oil that you can use in absolutely every task in the kitchen, from sauteing to marinating to baking a recipe like this banana bread. I started with very ripe bananas. I'm using 3 to 4 bananas. I mash them all up like that very simply. Once that's mashed, now we're gonna jump for our key ingredient, Mazola corn oil. So we're gonna do approximately half a cup of Mazola corn oil. Once that's incorporated, I'm gonna take my sugar, add it all up, and I'm gonna start whisking everything to sort of like get that homogeneous consistency. Next ingredient, we're gonna add 2 eggs. The eggs are gonna help me with binding everything together. We whisk everything up. We see there's no separation between the white and the yolk, and that's basically what we're aiming for. And once that's all mixed up like that, it smells incredible already. Now I have a few tricks for you. First, add a little bit of milk. And next, we're going to add or mix our dry ingredients. For the dry ingredients, I'm going to have flour. I'm gonna take some baking powder, baking soda, of course, some cinnamon, which I also think is like a perfect marriage to any banana bread. We add the cinnamon, and now we mix everything together. I'm gonna add chocolate chips. I want dark chocolate chips, and the secret to not having all the chips sink to the bottom of the banana bread is mixing them with the flour. So we just mix them like that, and then once they're all mixed in, we're gonna take that beautiful batter, and little by little, we're gonna start incorporating and hydrating the dry mixture. We don't wanna overmix. We'll add everything there, and we're just gonna start mixing. So once everything's mixed up like this, we wanna just make sure that there's no dry flour at all. Once it's creamy like this, and dense and amazing, I'm gonna take a mold. I usually like to grease my molds. Today I use Mazola corn oil, of course. We're gonna take and fill it around a little over half of the mold. And the reason for that is this is gonna expand. So we don't want it to expand too much and then, overflow and make a mess in the oven. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. We're gonna place it in there for approximately 45 minutes. But the key thing is we want to look for that perfect dry center. We can always use a toothpick, go inside the banana bread, take it out. If you see it steaming hot, that means it's perfectly cooked. And of course, if it comes out clean, it's perfectly done. And if you wanna make any variations to this recipe, you can absolutely do so. Remember, this is just a guide, but you can make it your own. If you wanna add walnuts, if you wanna add pecans, you wanna add raisins, feel free to do it because you can make this recipe your own. 35 minutes, it's come out of the oven, and look how beautiful that banana bread looks. You want to release the sides a bit, not too much, and then we just pull it out like that, and look how perfect that looks. Perfect in the bottom, perfectly cooked. It's still a bit humid. I like to always let it rest, but doesn't that look incredible already? The best part about this recipe is that we use Mazola corn oil, a heart-healthy choice for all your recipes at home.